have with the exchange very much influences their profitability. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does make sense. Sorry,
so,
I just had a question on
sure.
what you said about big players and, let's say, market movers. As you rightly point out, CME has a membership to it, while
right.
IC doesn't. I imagine that, you're more likely to get a membership if you move larger volumes, and IC probably wanted to target those clients. So how easy is it to poach clients from CME, quote unquote, on product lines, given that the product lines that you offer are fairly similar? For instance, yes, you said interest rate derivatives at IC are more, they have more depth and have a better market for it. But for instance, energy, to an extent, commodities, different product lines.
To poach from the CME to the ICE, is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Specifically?
Or likewise.
Or likewise. Okay. Two different answers for sure. I think it's much easier for the CME to poach the ICE business, although where ICE keeps the cord tight is on the market data. If the ICE senses that their clients are pulling back volumes on their exchange and they see volumes going up at the rival exchange, they will clamp down on the access to the data feeds, et cetera, or they might change the pricing. They may, pull their market making deal. They're very, very, very competitive like that. Also, the ICE almost never gives anything away, where the CME is willing to take like loss leaders. They're willing to offer their products sometimes when they start for free, just to build liquidity, et cetera. So that's what they've done in the energy markets. I think, and they're not nearly as restrictive with their data, et cetera. As I said, they're very much more open markets. They don't approach it with the same gamesmanship. So I'd say it's much easier for the CME to take volumes away from ICE than it is ICE to take the CME volumes. At the ICE, we had offered, because it's such a fierce rivalry, we had offered the Eurodollar products and the Treasury products. We have them listed at ICE, and we tried to strong arm some of the larger clients into moving volumes away from the CME, but the ICE never fully developed these products, and they didn't develop the option market. When I said that the options are very important in the markets, I still don't know that ICE fully comprehends, the biggest players are not going to move that much of their volumes over, because without the option markets keep the underlying markets, the futures markets, very anchored, because you have to keep them hedged. Sorry about that. With the product on the same exchange. So that's a harder sale. So I think that the ICE tries to put rival products in place, but not successfully. Whereas the CME keeps their products evolving, they keep tweaking them, they keep talking to the customers. Does that make sense too? It feeds into the whole thing where they've got more touch with their clients because of the membership organization, the nature of it. They're more responsive. That's all I can. They work with them more. So I think that reads through, like with bearing this in mind. I think now when you read their quarterly reports and things, you'll be able to sort of see the personalities of each exchange and the characteristics. I hope after having this conversation, you'll say, oh,